Changing the landscape in financially in Africa is one of those ways that we're going to create generational wealth with crypto, and Cardano is right there in the mix. What is up, everybody? Welcome back to Broke Man Finance. My name is Adam, and yes, I am still sick with COVID. As you could probably tell, I sound worse than I usually do. I say still because if you didn't catch my last video on XRP, I mentioned that I had just gotten tested and was positive for the Rona. I do appreciate all the nice comments that followed that XRP video, and hopefully I'll be feeling better soon enough. But in the meantime, I still feel like hell, but I'm trying to be productive and bring you some more content. And well, if that's something that you can appreciate, then do me a favor and make sure you hit that like button. Leave me a comment, another one if you feel like it, or if this is your first time. And if this is your first time stopping by, then I really hope you consider subscribing. Over the past few months, I've slowed down buying Cardano. I never sold any, but I definitely stopped buying as much as I had been, and not because of anything fundamentally. It's just I saw more value in some other projects, such as Avalanche, than I did in Cardano at the time. I felt like Cardano was going to be trading sideways for a while, and they gave me the opportunity to go explore and pour money into some other projects. Well, that time is up, and I am now once again buying more and more Cardano. And I've got to say this. Cardano does not get near the respect I believe they deserve from a large portion of the crypto community. Cardano isn't some shitcoin that's being developed in somebody's mom's basement.
Ma, the meatloaf!
This is a legitimate project and blockchain that's got over 100 developers right now working on it and taking their time and doing things right the first time so they don't have to backtrack and go fix whatever mistakes they come up with, which personally, I can appreciate that. Charles Hoskinson, the founder of Cardano and the co-founder of Ethereum, has never been known for doing anything abrupt or fast. He is very methodical and calculated. Even Vitaly has said that Ethereum, they like to learn through trial and error and just see what happens. In a recent episode of Lex Fridman's podcast, in which he interviewed Vitaly, the Ethereum co-founder described Cardano this way. They really emphasize having these big academic proofs for everything, whereas Ethereum tends to be more okay with heuristic arguments, in part because it's just trying to do more faster. Well, that's never been Hoskinson's style. Hoskinson, I can't hardly say it with my face imploding right now. And for that reason, Cardano isn't looked at as the most exciting crypto. But I think that you're going to see them continue to slowly advance and become more and more resilient, and will be sticking around in the future a lot longer than many other cryptos. That perceived weakness, I believe, is actually their strength. Crypto Jeb said it best, and if you don't follow him, you certainly should, and because he's very smart and much better at this than I am, and I'm going to paraphrase it, but I think he nailed it. He said that Charles doesn't market a coin by making promises and then trying to build up to those promises like a lot of other coins. He said that Charles builds value first and then markets that value. Most aren't going to live up to their own hype, and when you rush things out to appease masses and investors, mistakes happen. Mistakes are going to happen regardless, I get it, but a lot of things can be avoided if you take your time and do it right like Charles and his team are doing. In 2022, Charles announced that Cardano would be completing 3 hard forks, one in February, one in June, and one in October. Cardano is looking to find a middle ground between the Bitcoin UTXO smart contract model and the EVM model and create an extended UTXO model. Cardano is trying to take the best from both worlds to make things as efficient as possible. 2022 will be a major upgrade and build out year for their ecosystem, which I believe will lead to a major breakout for 2023. Not saying that 2022 won't bring all-time highs, I believe they will, but I see Cardano breaking north of $15 in 2023. And there are plenty of plans in place for Cardano in 2022. It's going to be a major year. For instance, there are many dApps that's going to be released on the platform, and some are expecting more than 250 dApps to be on the Cardano network by the end of 2022. That's when I believe demand will ignite and we will see that major breakout. But of course, it could always come sooner than later, and fingers crossed. I know people don't want to hear that because everyone wants to get rich now, and a year from now just sounds so far away. But look at 2022 as a gift to just buy Cardano while it's still cheap, because I believe that a $10 Cardano will be here sooner than you think. One thing I'm watching closely with Cardano is the relationship to Africa, because that could be a juggernaut. And I know other cryptos are doing things with African countries, but I'm talking about creating value for Cardano and their investors specifically over the long term. Cardano's parent group, Input Output Group, IOG, has been working on providing IT education in various parts of Africa. Cardano already enjoys a strong base in Ethiopia while partnering with its government on the educational front. That partnership I'm referring to is one of the biggest blockchain deployments in the entire world involving Ethiopia and Cardano. The Cardano's VC fund in Africa plans to invest $6 million in local African startups that want to build on the Cardano blockchain. With this move, Cardano will boost ledger technology adoption in Africa while building legacy infrastructure in the continent. This will help Africa match the tech standards of the Western world. Currently, the fund is only focusing on blockchain companies in Africa. One mistake people make is believing that Africa is just a desolate continent. And they could not be more wrong. I completely disagree. Africa is the second most populated continent in the world. And this is a continent that is catching up to the rest of the world economically at a very, very fast rate. There is a tremendous amount of untapped value in Africa. I'm talking about trillions and trillions of dollars. If you're looking at cryptos long term, you have to look at their place in Africa because they're going to play a big part there. In the next 10 to 30 years, there will be some major powerhouse projects that will come out of Africa. Stop looking at the quick dollar and think about how crypto can create generational wealth. This is what changing the landscape in financially in Africa is one of those ways that we're going to create generational wealth with crypto, and Cardano is right there in the mix. Now, let's talk about some price predictions. Wallet Investor sees ADA as a solid near and long-term investment. The site believes Cardano will go as high as $3.10 within a year and $10.46 after 5 years. After a year that saw Cardano grow more than 2,000%, CoinCora is extremely bullish on the crypto. The site believes ADA can hit $12, if not $15 per coin by the end of 2022. For 2023, it is similarly confident in the coin, setting a price target of $18. Coinpedia believes Cardano could resume its bullish streak that began this year. The site believes ADA will kick off 2022 between $1 and $1.54, well, they're not wrong, and they will reach $15.17 over the year. Alternatively, should a bearish run take over the coin, the site could see the coin trading closer to $2.29. For 2025, it sees ADA with an average price of $10 and a bull case target of $25.37. So needless to say, I am bullish on Cardano. I think they have a bright future. I like the fact that Charles is taking his time and not just rushing out some project just to appease investors. I like the fact that he's taking his time. I think that's going to bode well for their future, and I think that's the reason we're going to see them for years to come. But let me know what you think in the comment section below. I'd love to hear your thoughts. As always, I hope you stay safe. I hope you get rich, and we will see you soon. I got to go take some medicine.